plan.
And that stat is damning, isn't it, before the red card?
Look, there's nothing wrong with trying to play some good football anywhere, but you've got to be able to vary your play and make decisions on how the game's going. And it didn't feel like the players were capable, but they hadn't been given a plan from the coach, I don't think, on how to negate Newcastle's strength.
How challenging is it setting up a team against Eddie Howe's Newcastle?
It's I'm going to stick up for Enzo because he's a coach and it's difficult, but I understand what Danny's saying, and I agree to an extent. So the tactical preparation to go to Newcastle is very different from the mental or the emotional preparation for a team, getting them ready to go and play against Newcastle at home. You just saw a clip there of Cole Palmer receiving the ball back, facing his own goal, gets hunted, gets fouled, and the crowd celebrate like they've scored. So this is what you are stepping into at Newcastle. So if you're going to play, and like Danny said, if you're not going to mix the game up and try and play forward a bit earlier to negate the press early on, and you decide that you're, which Chelsea do, and they play through and they're good at it and they build up, but if you're going to do that, you need to play at maximum energy, because Newcastle play the whole crowd, and you have to take energy away from them, take away from the crowd. That might be playing through successfully once or twice, but when Romeo Lavia doesn't open his shoulders up quick enough, doesn't move with enough energy or intensity himself, gets pressed, gets hunted, all you do is feed the energy, feed the crowd.
So you're trying to take the energy out of them all the time.
You have to take a bit of spirit away and a bit of energy, and that's through either hurting them in behind and scaring them a little bit so they don't come with as much intensity the next time, and then maybe again, or you play so clean and so intense in the build-up. Romeo Lavia, if he opens his shoulders up a tiny bit earlier and looks at Tonali who's running, it maybe stops Tonali pressing, or even just slows him down a little bit.
Stops him doing it next time.
But the fact he doesn't look and he can see his number, and it's absolutely meat and drink to Newcastle because they're just going to run.
The irony is, chaps, I've just got to say, when Chelsea went to 10, because the sending off was pivotal in some respects, Chelsea lifted the game, they did everything.
They know the intensity has to go up. They want that, they know they have to play at maximum intensity then.
But they didn't start, it's not like they're not capable of doing it, but they didn't start that way. And when the sending off happened, which we'll have a quick look at in a minute, Chelsea's mentality changed.
Let's have a look at.
Newcastle got a bit nervous. It was a weird game.
Let's have a look at it then. It's difficult to disagree with the eventual